Good morning, sunshine. I'd like to welcome you to the Academic Research Lab here at Tiger's Occult Books and Research. I'm Dr. Morris, the lead researcher and certified paranormal investigator on staff here. I am also the only researcher and investigator here, so take that as you will. Here at Tiger's Occult, we've uncovered a rather interesting problem. While books are an invaluable research resource, once they're published, they become a static document. Furthermore, no author is omnipotent, so in every research document, book, tome, grimoire, codex, and encyclopedia in existence, there are blind spots. It is our goal to expand the scope beyond that of most normal printed encyclopedias. In short video format, we can maintain a living document that can be edited and added to as our research uncovers more paranormal, supernatural, or generally mythological entities that humanity has discovered throughout our recorded history. All of our research and presentation will be conducted the old-fashioned way, with our eyes, our ears, our heart, and our brains. There will be absolutely no clanker slop utilized. I'm not going to run any of my work through some tin-skin word generator. I'm not going to be asking some toaster what the next entity I should be researching is. This is going to be old-fashioned research conducted by some overeducated, questionably sane crackpot tucked away in a basement research lab in an undisclosed location. I'm not interested in attempting to convince you that these entities are real, or if they're not. That's not the scope of this research project. We will, however, be sorting and classifying entities according to some standard criteria. For most entities, we'll be using the class description identification system that's been in use since the 1980s. When we get into electronic voice phenomena, I find the Raudive scale, the ESTIP system, and the American Association of Electronic Voice Phenomena, AAEVP scales, to be somewhat obsolete. I personally prefer the Kelly-McCullough system, so we'll use that instead. I like to stick with the best classification system for the job while staying within this field's standards. All things being equal, it is my goal to give a succinct presentation in 10 minutes or less while covering the pertinent information: origins, physical identification methods, folklore, tales and legends, ethical considerations, and safe interaction methods. However, there are many entities out there that simply do not have much information associated with them. I'll release those entities as little appendixes, maybe put 3 or 4 together in a presentation, so we're not going through 100 or so entities in an hour-long slog where I just kind of go, it exists, I guess? I don't know, over and over and over and over and over again. This project will be, for the most part, a one-man show, unless the shop owner or his managers get involved, but I'm not sure they'll be of much help. That being said, the production schedule will be a bit interesting. I have little experience in video editing, but I'm confident I can get the job done. Ideally, I'd like to have a presentation for you every day, Monday through Friday, released after I get done work, but realistically speaking, that's not going to happen immediately. Initially, I probably won't meet that goal, but as I find my groove in my voice, I'm sure things will settle in, and I'll be able to move more quickly in my studies and presentations. Anyway, again, welcome to the lab. Thank you for watching. You'll be able to find us on YouTube, Rumble, Odyssey, and BitChute, depending on how tight your tinfoil hat is and how much you prefer mainstream tech to alt tech. Although, if you ask me, nobody's tinfoil hat is on tight enough. Thanks for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, share, and all that good stuff. Until next time, fellas, I'll see you down here at the lab.